Hello and welcome to this episode of the Let's Talk About It All podcast. I'm your host, Carlos Taveras. On this episode, I have a major announcement regarding my running career. I just think this is the right time to do this, so stay tuned for the details. Okay, as I said in the intro, I have a major announcement that I need to make. Before we dig into that, let me give you a little bit of background for context. I've been running for about 10 years. I've done countless 5Ks, 10Ks, 4-milers, half marathons. I've also completed 41 marathons or ultra marathons, 41 combined. I've been through many injuries. So I think it's time for me to make this decision regarding my running. Every time I do an ultra, there's a point during the race that you struggle a little bit because things are not going the way you planned it, because things are hurting, you're getting friction in your shoe, or you're just not able to run the way you intended, the way you planned the race. And I wonder, I ask myself, what am I doing here? Somehow I managed to always pull through and finish the race. In fact, I only have like 1 or 2 DNFs. So today I have made the painful decision to sign up for a 100-miler. So I've decided to sign up for the Tesla Hertz 100-miler, which is held in October. I am not going to do it this year, 2023, because I am still dealing with a few injuries, including an ankle injury that's keeping me from training properly. But with that decision, I am pursuing securing a spot for the 2024 edition of the race. Just a little bit of information on the race. This race is held in Long Island. I believe they have 3 different distances, 50, 100, and 150 miles, or 150 something miles. The point is, because the crew has to be on the course tending to the 150 milers, those guys have like 54 hours or something like that to complete the race. The 50 miler, I don't know how long the 50 milers is. We'll find that out and I'll bring you that information as we go along. The 100 milers, they have about 52 hours, I believe, as a cutoff. So technically you can walk, like slow walk this race. Now, that being said, I am going to take this opportunity and this platform to invite runners that have done that particular race, invite runners that have done other 100 milers. And my intent is to pick their brains and find out how they get ready physically, how they manage training. Training for 100 milers, you have to do a whole lot of long runs. So how do they manage timing with family, work, training, doing some races, traveling? Also, how do they fuel? How do they get mentally ready the week before, the night before? How do they handle approaching race day? And more importantly, how do they handle race day? How do they handle that day where you have to perform and cover 100 milers? What's the strategy? What's the run-walk ratio? How often are they eating? How are they hydrating? I have an idea, but I've only covered up to 62 miles and struggling. So the point of bringing those guys in is going to be to try to get that information out of them so I can learn, so you guys can learn. Maybe this serves as inspiration for somebody to give it a try. Maybe if you guys learn how to get ready, how to prepare, how to do all this stuff, maybe that will motivate you to do a 100 miler, or maybe a 50 miler. The point is to get up and do something that challenges you. So if you have any comments, questions, suggestions, please, please, please feel free to contact me. You can contact me through the Instagram account at let's talk about it.all. Leave me your comments, send me a DM with your questions. This is going to be it for this episode of Let's Talk About It All. As always, you can watch our episodes on YouTube. Make sure to hit that notification bell so you get notified when we release new videos and you can see those. You can also follow us on Instagram at Let's Talk About It.all. You can also listen to the podcast on any of the major platforms, including iHeartRadio, Apple Podcast, Spotify, and Spreaker. Remember that destiny waits for no one. You have to go out there and make it happen. That is all for this episode. Thank you for watching and listening. Sitting on the couch